gentlemen, please welcome at this time, Alberto Del Rio's personal ring announcer, Ricardo Rodriguez.
Damas y caballeros, les presento al hombre que ganará su título otra vez a los Duros de México, el patrón. Él es Alberto Del Rio.
You know, King, Alberto Del Rio's right. I've never heard of a situation before where a man loses the WWE Championship and is then granted his rematch under triple threat rules inside Hell in a Cell.
Well, you make a valid point there, Michael, but CM Punk also deserves a rematch.
CM Punk has been talking about how he should be the favorite here tonight because he's been in a Hell in a Cell match before against the greatest cell competitor of all time, Undertaker.
Well, if that's the mind game he's playing with himself, so be it. Surviving a Hell in a Cell match with Undertaker is a mighty feat.
John Cena only won the WWE Championship 2 weeks ago. He defeated Alberto Del Rio in a one-on-one matchup. So I believe John Cena should have to defend only against Del Rio tonight.
Well, your points are somewhat valid, but the COO made the decision. He's the one calling the shot.
In case you forgot, I fell off. I'm still hot, knock your shell off. Money stacked fat, plus I can't turn the swell off. Franchise doing big business, and this is automatic. I bring this on your heels, I'm finished, a soldier. And I stay under you fighting, cause I'm storming on your chunks like I'm thunder and lightning. Ain't no way you breaking me, kid. I'm hard as nails, plus I keep it on lock like I'm part of the jams. Armament stale, competition. I got the whole block wishing they can run my division. They gone fishing with no bait. Get your boy whole weight. I got my soul straight. I brush your mouth like Colgate. In any weather, I'm never better. Your boy's so hot, you'll never catch me in the next man's sweater. If they hate, let them hate. I drop your whole clan. Lay your ass down for that 3-second tan. Your time is up, my time is not. You can't see me, my time is not.
This match is yet another controversial decision by our COO, who is showing blatant favoritism in my mind by allowing CM Punk in this match and giving him this opportunity.
Look, the way I see it, he made it fair. He made it even for every one of these competitors to come out here and have a chance to win the WWE Championship.
Remember the rules. The first man to gain pinfall or submission will become the WWE Champion.
And let's make it clear, Michael, that the pinfall or submission must take place inside the ring.
Which is surrounded by this cavernous Hell in a Cell. It's 20 feet high. It weighs 5 tons. It's 3,200 square feet of steel. That's bigger than an average American home.
It's certainly bigger than your double wide.
Now Nice dodge there.
C-Nation had to like that one.
Of course, we're in New Orleans tonight for this amazing Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. The last time WWE held a pay-per-view from this historic city was June 2009 for Extreme Rules.
I remember that, and that was a lucky night for CM Punk. It was at Extreme Rules that he cashed in his Money in the Bank briefcase to defeat Jeff Hardy for the World Heavyweight Championship.
John Cena beat Big Show that night in the submission match. There's so much amazing sports entertainment history in this great city.
You know, if I were a betting man, Cole, I'd be willing to bet that one day New Orleans will host the granddaddy of them all, WrestleMania. You know, Punk's a very physical competitor. He knows how to attack joints, elbows, ankles, wrists. Punk's just well-versed when he's in control on the mat. You see that, Cole? Talk about getting your spine adjusted. Jeez, the tide has turned again. They're going to fight to the end.
What a fierce kick.
John Cena, a record 10-time WWE champion. That's pretty amazing when you think about the legends that have held the title over the years.
10 times. That's more than Hulk Hogan, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Triple H, The Rock, and, well, everybody else.
10 times. Unbelievable.
Extra slow getting back to his base here.
All three of these men will be going through hell here tonight. But according to Alberto Del Rio, he's the only one that'll be coming back.
King, if I'm going to be honest, Alberto Del Rio doesn't deserve to be locked in the cell.
What?
He's not an animal.
Yes, he is.
He's not a criminal.
Yes, he is.
This man is a philanthropist.
A what?
He's an aristocrat from Mexico. He's put thousands of people to work.
Oh, well, that's your opinion, Cole. If Alberto Del Rio wants to achieve his so-called destiny, he's going to have to survive this barbaric structure. You see that, Cole? Talk about getting your spine adjusted. Jeez, here we go, outside of the ring, and there are no countouts in this. Oh, my gosh! You know, John Cena is no stranger to WWE Championship matches being contested under triple threat rules, Cole.
You know, you're right, King. Who'll ever forget John Cena defeating then champion The Miz inside a steel cage to claim the WWE title earlier this year at Extreme Rules?
Or WrestleMania 24, when Randy Orton successfully defended his WWE Championship against both John Cena and Triple H.
But of course, this is a completely different animal, King. There's nothing quite like Hell in a Cell.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the structure has shortened the careers of some of the biggest and baddest men to ever compete.
You know, triple threat matches are unique. I'm anxious to see how the strategy unfolds here tonight. I don't think we're going to see any allegiances. It's every man for himself.
You can't trust anybody in this type of matchup, and you really have to have eyes in the back of your head to use the old cliche.
Well, according to you, Cole, you can't trust anybody in the WWE with our management being the way it is.
CM Punk and John Cena.
Oh, this isn't right.
But it's legal, King. It's all legal.
Yeah, well, that doesn't mean I have to like it. Remember, CM Punk lost his WWE Championship when Alberto Del Rio cashed in his Money in the Bank contract at SummerSlam.
Then John Cena,
Once again, using that host like a weapon.
John Cena in a WWE.com interview this week stressed that despite all the odds, there's no way in hell he's going to lose this matchup tonight.
And the odds really aren't in John Cena's favor. The first man to score a pinfall or submission wins the WWE title. And that could be Alberto Del Rio on CM Punk or CM Punk on Alberto Del Rio.
Point being that John Cena does not have to be involved in the decision to lose the WWE title. Look out, John Cena is measuring altitude adjustment. John Cena is superhuman.
You know, John Cena's no slouch when it comes to his ground game. Uh-oh, it might be time to run. And he's toast. He got him. I'm not sure if he knows where he is right now. And here goes Cena.
John Cena is taking charge of this match.
Let that go. We've got kids watching. Hear it. Oh my gosh, he stopped it. Man, I thought he was done for.
Hey! Wow, he was just about to get his head taken off.
Oh!
King, did you see that?
Oh, man, it doesn't get much closer than that.
Oh, no!
Oh, my gosh! I thought he was going to get leveled there. Watch it!
Oh, stopped at the last second.
Hey!
Wow, he was just about to get his head taken off.
Oh!
King, did you see that?
Oh, man, it doesn't get much closer than that. Watch it!
Oh, stopped at the last second.
Oh!
King, did you see that?
Oh, man, it doesn't get much closer than that.
And this is going to return to the ring. He gets out of trouble there. Playing mind games.
Yeah, a little intimidation there.
Punk sidesteps that one.
Yeah, just when you think you have Punk right where you want him.
Cena reverses it.
Oh, he really telegraphed that one, Cole.
Look at those eyes.
Oh, yeah, this could be big.
Oh, what a counter. CM Punk is scaling the ropes. You can crack.
Oh, my gosh.
What a move.
I don't know how much more damage he can take. Not this.
CM Punk, what a maneuver.
Oh, there's been a lot of speculation heading into this match about whether Alberto Del Rio could adapt to Hell in a Cell, given that tonight is his first ever time inside the structure.
But let's not forget how vicious and aggressive Alberto Del Rio can be. This is a man who took Mysterio out of action and forced Edge to retire.
Well, Alberto Del Rio has damaged many a man since coming to the WWE, but can he become the WWE Champion here tonight? You know, it's often said that every time you go into a match like this, you leave a little piece of yourself inside that cell. Well, tonight, Cole, these guys are going to leave not little pieces, but big chunks of themselves.
These superstars are certainly willing to pay the... This could do it. 2, 3. John Cena wins and retains the WWE Championship.
Despite the odds, Cole, John Cena is still WWE Champion.
Remember the rules. The first man to gain pinfall or submission will become the WWE Champion.
Oh, and let's make it clear, Michael, that the pinfall or submission must take place inside the ring.
Which is surrounded by this cavernous Hell in a Cell. It's 20 feet high. It weighs 5 tons. It's 3,200 square feet of steel. That's bigger than an average American home.
It's certainly bigger than your double wide. There's all sorts of crazy stuff under the ring, and all of it can inflict a lot of damage on an opponent. Are you kidding me? What's he doing? What's he doing with those steps? Oh, that'll knock the wind out of you. Uh-oh. Look where he's going again.
Look at the athleticism on display there.
Talk about getting your spine adjusted. Jeez.
He drops the elbow. And there's the reversal from CM Punk.
All three of these men will be going through hell here tonight. But according to Alberto Del Rio, he's the only one that'll be coming back.
King, if I'm going to be honest, Alberto Del Rio doesn't deserve to be locked in the cell.
What?
He's not an animal.
Yes, he is.
He's not a criminal.
Yes, he is.
This man is a philanthropist.
A what?
He's an aristocrat from Mexico. He's put thousands of people to work.
Oh, well, that's your opinion, Cole. If Alberto Del Rio wants to achieve his so-called destiny, he's going to have to survive this barbaric structure.
King, in the latest WWE.com power rankings that were...
Oh, my gosh! I thought he was going to get leveled there. He's got a nasty...
That's just sick.
Watch it!
Oh, stopped at the last second.
I'd get out of the way right about now. Wow! If he keeps this up, this could be over quick.
Using the steps as a weapon.
I don't think there's any lengths that these superstars won't go to achieve victory here tonight.
Did you hear that? Steel and flesh collided. Oh! Let me remind everybody, there are no countouts. These competitors can stay out here as long as they like.
Woo, a little showboating going on here. And he gets back in.
And what a reversal from CM Punk.
This isn't good, King.
No, not at all. CM Punk gathering attention in a hurry.
Oh my, enough with the steps. CM Punk and John Cena know each other so well. They had what has to be considered the rivalry of the summer here in the WWE.
And to think, it almost never happened after CM Punk walked out of the WWE,
And that should do it. I mean, this triple threat match is incredible.
Inside Hell in a Cell. It's Cena with the STF. Remember, if Del Rio taps out, Cena wins.
Punk is down, he can't have it. Wait a minute, what is Ricardo doing?
Ricardo knocked down the official. He opened up the cell.
Oh, he had a steel pipe in his hand.
The John Cena. Cena thwarting Ricardo.
Oh, look out!
Oh, outside the cell.
That's it for Ricardo, but what's that steel pipe?
Oh, man, right to the midsection.
And now Del Rio is closing that door on a steel cage. And he's locked it.
How smart is that, King? Now Del Rio makes sure it's one-on-one. Cena's been taken out of the picture. Cena's been taken out of the picture.
Oh!
Cena can't get in the cell. Cena can't get in the cell.
Del Rio using that steel pipe, and Cena struggling, trying to get in, but there's no way. That door's locked.
Now mocking Cena. Man, brilliant strategy from Del Rio.
Well, with John Cena locked outside the cage now, this becomes a one-on-one match with Alberto Del Rio and CM Punk.
And he gets escorted back through the ropes. And he's heading back inside the ring.
There's the cover. Can he do it? A kick out. And he almost had it.
Whoa, he's measuring. Here we go. Here we go. He's hanging on for dear life.
Oh, man, does that look painful?
This is serious gut check time.
The more punishment he takes, the slower and slower he is getting back to his feet. We got a cover.
No, he kicks out at 2.5.
And he's heading back in.
Wow!
Playing mind games.
Yeah, a little intimidation there. Every time he has to get up, it takes more and more effort. What's he gonna do here?
Of course, we're in New Orleans tonight for this amazing Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. The last time WWE held a pay-per-view from this historic city was June 2009 for Extreme.
He's going for the pin. This could...
No, he kicks out at 2. Trying to get under his opponent's skin with this one.
Punk got rocked. Hey, that's it. He's out. Remember, CM Punk lost his WWE Championship when Alberto Del Rio cashed in his Money in the Bank contract at SummerSlam.
Then John, can he score the pin? 2, 3.
And Alberto Del Rio has won the WWE Championship.
I'd say it was brilliant. I've never seen anything like it.
Oh, you would say that.
The last man standing with the WWE title on his hands was me, Alberto Del Rio. There's no one better than Alberto Del Rio in WWE, so you better get used to see me as a WWE champion for long. I'm powerful! Long. I'm rich! Long time.
Berto, I hate to interrupt anybody when they're talking, but I never received my one-on-one title shot after you cashed in your Money in the Bank contract on me. You got the cojones to put the title on the line against me?
Losers don't deserve title shots. Why don't you come and see me when you do something right?
Executive Vice President John Laurinaitis gave CM Punk the opportunity he was waiting for.
CM Punk will face Alberto Del Rio for the WWE Championship if CM Punk can defeat Mark Henry.
If Punk can land the elbow here, Jerry, this could be over. Punk, elbow to the heart. And there's the WWE Champion Alberto Del Rio, his personal ring announcer Ricardo Rodriguez. But he sent Rodriguez to the ring, and Rodriguez is pummeling away on Mark Henry.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match as a result of a disqualification, Mark Henry.
CM Punk is livid. I believe what it means is that Punk doesn't get his title opportunity at Survivor Series.
Later that night,
Wow! Alberto Del Rio is knocked out cold.
CM Punk took matters into his own hands.
It's a simple yes or no answer,
What do you say? What do you say?
and I'm not gonna let go until you say yes to giving me my match at Survivor Series.
Can I have a match in Survivor Series? You have your match! Oh, no!
Following contest scheduled for one fall is for the WWE Championship. Please welcome at this time Alberto Del Rio's personal ring announcer, Ricardo Rodriguez.
Damas y caballeros, aquí en esta noche en Nueva York les presento al hombre que ganará su título otra vez a los WWE de México, el patrón. Él es Alberto
Man, I hope Alberto Del Rio does some serious damage to CM Punk here tonight so CM Punk can understand what it's like to be in pain.
Oh, will you quit being a crybaby, Cole?
Ladies and gentlemen, for the request of the challenger, I would like to introduce CM Punk's personal ring announcer, WWE Hall of Famer, Howard Finkel.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the challenger from Chicago, Illinois, weighing 218 pounds, CM Punk.
Nearly 17,000 strong here in the Big Apple on their feet for the #1 contender CM Punk.
And any way you look at it, Alberto Del Rio versus CM Punk is going to be a hell of a matchup here tonight at Survivor Series.
history of the WWE Championship, the title has changed hands here in New York on 15 occasions, more than any other place in the entire world. Will it happen tonight?
And CM Punk is finally getting his rematch after Alberto Del Rio cashed in his Money in the Bank contract at SummerSlam.
Alberto Del Rio's had a magical year. He began the year off by winning the largest Royal Rumble in history. He also won the Money in the Bank ladder match and then cashed it in at SummerSlam to win the WWE title.
Oh, wait a minute. You know you have to keep an eye on Ricardo Rodriguez because throughout this entire magical year that you speak of, Rodriguez has been there creating shortcuts for Del Rio. And I don't think that's befitting of a champion.
You know, CM Punk enters this match a 4-time world champion and a 2-time Money in the Bank winner. In fact, he's the only man to win it 2 years in a row.
You hear how his leg connected?
The first time this great arena hosted Survivor Series was back in 1996.
And unfortunately, I remember that well. I teamed with a young Triple H, Goldust, and Crush to take on The Rock, Jake Roberts, Mark Merrill, and The Stalker. Let's just say it didn't go so well.
The Stalker?
Yeah, was that you in disguise?
King, you may not remember the 1996 Survivor Series fondly, but I assure you the WWE Universe does. Among the highlights were Undertaker defeating Mankind, Bret Hart defeating Stone Cold Steve Austin, and Psycho Sid winning the WWE title from Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, Sid's victory over Michaels was one of the 15 times WWE Championship changed hands in this very arena. That's more than any other arena in the entire world. Oh, wait, nice reversal. What a reversal.
He gets out of trouble there. Tonight marks CM Punk's first Survivor Series match since 2009, as injury prevented him from competing last year.
Yeah, and meanwhile, last year was Alberto Del Rio's Survivor Series debut. Unfortunately for him, though, he didn't fare too well.
Quickly getting back to Del Rio's Survivor Series appearance last year, you're right, King, it wasn't pretty for Del Rio as he and his squad were defeated by Team Mysterio in a classic Survivor Series elimination tag team match.
And who will ever forget CM Punk's first ever Survivor Series when he helped turn back team-rated RKO as a member of Team DX in 2006. CM Punk says he's going to make the WWE Championship interesting again.
What I don't like about CM Punk is the way that he coerced Alberto Del Rio into putting the championship on the line here tonight. Big Show had knocked out Del Rio. Then Punk put on the...
Oh my! What a counter! Later tonight, for the first time in history, known WrestleMania opponents will team up when The Rock partners with John Cena to battle R-Truth and The Miz.
I have a hard time believing, King, The Rock and John Cena will be able to coexist here tonight.
Well, I gotta agree, The Rock and John Cena certainly are an unlikely team, but it's not necessarily uncommon to see the Great One shelve his personal feelings for the betterment of the team. You gotta remember, The Rock and Sock connection.
You're right, King. You know, Rock wasn't necessarily fond of Mankind when they first teamed, but that was different. The Rock and Mankind weren't already signed to do battle on the biggest stage of them all.
Snaps off the Hurricane Rana. CM Punk gathering attention in a hurry.
He's not exactly popping up to his feet here.
Well, what do you expect, Michael? Did you see what just happened?
Took the world backbreaker. King, John Cena has been named Superstar of the Year at the Slammies the past 2 years.
Yeah, but you'd have to think whichever superstar wins this match here tonight will be the odds-on favorite to win this year's Superstar of the Year when the Slammies are held next month.
You know, King, speaking of the Slammies, I'm no stranger to that award. I've a few proudly displayed on my mantle at home.
Well, unfortunately, I also won a few Slammies in 1996, and they weren't necessarily career highlights, considering what I won them for. And let's just leave it at that, Cole.
You know, King, I'm thinking about filing a criminal and civil lawsuit against CM Punk after he injured me this past week on Raw.
Oh, that's great. How does that anaconda vice feel anyway?
It's excruciating. I'm in severe pain. It's a miracle I'm even out here tonight.
I'll let you use my attorney. He's a guy where you're considered innocent until proven broke. Uh-oh. It looks like that last shot cut him. Playing mind games. Yeah, a little intimidation there.
Tonight marks the third time in WWE history that the Big Apple has played host to Survivor Series.
Yeah, and the last time was in 2002 when Big Show defeated Brock Lesnar for the same prize. CM Punk and Alberto Del Rio are battling over here tonight, the WWE Championship.
Getting back to Survivor Series 2002 for a moment, that night also marked the first ever Elimination Chamber match.
Oh, I remember that. And Shawn Michaels were for
Punk with Del Rio up high, going for the GTS.
Oh, but look at Del Rio. He's on it, going for that cross arm breaker. And, whoa, watch that roundhouse.
Yeah, but look at Del Rio. Del Rio falls into the arm breaker. Arm breaker.
Now look at this. There's that Captain Armbar, the cross arm breaker. Another submission maneuver. He's wearing him down with a very effective submission hold. You know, I've been watching Alberto Del Rio since he arrived here in the WWE, and he's always working the little, oh, nice counter. And he's heading back inside the ring. And he's heading back in. Look at the athleticism on display there. He's setting up. That's impact and then some.
Oh, and a kick out. And look at Punk. Wait.
He's got him.
He had a con device locked in. Locked in on Del Rio.
Del Rio maybe hits. Look at this. Del Rio's tapping out.
We got a new champion.
Oh, my God. CM Punk has won.
What a moment.
Oh, man. WWE Championship just being handed to CM Punk.
Here is your winner and new WWE Champion, CM Punk.
And now the celebration.
You're right about that. Punk sharing it with his fans.
What an incredible moment.